Hello and welcome to 5 a Day with Jay. As always, I am your host, J.R. Murdoch. I hope things are going well. How are things going? Things are different at the moment, as you may well know. It's a stressful time. I don't care who you voted for. It's stressful either way. You don't know who won at this point. It's been, I'm sure for many people, difficult sleeping. Take some time for yourself. Relax. The missus and I went shopping to Costco and just got away for a little while and relaxed. It was nice. Bought more than we intended. We went there for two things, and they didn't have either one of those things. So we bought everything else that we didn't need, which that's Costco. If you can get out of Costco for under $150, you're doing good. Obviously, today was not another day for writing. I will get back into it. That I will. I'm still excited about the Giant Robot Planetary Competition Book 3. I did do a little bit more rereading of the book. So I did go back through just to make sure things are lining up with what I've already written. I cycled back through the first two sections that I wrote. I'm happy with where they're going. Just got to start building the pieces, one piece at a time. A book gets written one word at a time, one sentence at a time, one paragraph at a time. No other way to do it. You can't just write a full page and it's done. No, it's a word at a time. It's a word, sentence, paragraph. You got to start stringing them all together. You got to start somewhere, and that's kind of what I'm recommending if you're interested in doing creative writing. Is just sit down and write a couple words, write a couple more, and just start stringing sentences together. You don't have to have a plan going in. You don't have to have a plot outline. You don't have to have any of that. All you have to do is have the desire to sit down and write a story. The best time to write a story, which this is where I should be taking my own advice, is when times are stressful, because it'll help you escape that stressful time. We're in a stressful time right now, and I should be writing, but unfortunately I'm glued to the TV, just like millions of other people around the country, I'm sure, are glued to the TV right now, just watching things tick by. I should be doing anything else. I should be watching anything else. I'm doing a little bit of reading just to get away, but that's mostly when I'm laying down just to try and shut down my brain at night. I'm currently reading Bruce Springsteen's autobiography. Can definitely tell that it is an autobiography. I'll be doing a review of it as soon as I finish it. Might even review it before I finish it. I don't know yet. But very rambly, meandering storytelling that he does. Very much like his stories. His songs. The beautiful prose, great way with words, just has a tendency to meander. He'll start at point A, he'll end up at point Q, and then come back over to point N, and then end up at point C, and you're like, wait, how did we just get from the 80s to the 2000s back to the 60s? Some of it's hard to follow. Other parts of it, when he tells a very succinct story, is a very definite purpose. One of the things I'm learning from reading his book, and this is why I enjoy reading autobiographies by artists, you learn a different mindset. You learn that the human brain doesn't always think in a linear fashion. My books have a tendency to be very linear, very point A to point B. When I'm reading Bruce Springsteen's book, it is not a linear book. Yes, it does start early in his career, even before he started playing, how he got his first guitar and whatnot. But as I said, he'll ramble through the years in one story and then circle back around back to where he started and then start going forward again. It's challenging for me as a reader. It really is. I'm enjoying the book, but at the same time, I'm like, focus. Because when you read a regular book, you're going from point A to point B. There might be a flashback here or there, but stories are usually linear. Anyway, yes, I will be getting back to the writing as soon as I can, as soon as I get my brain back in order, and I will get back on track. I don't have a fear of not achieving goal with NaNoWriMo, because even if I don't achieve goal, I still wrote. And as I said before, that's the whole purpose of NaNoWriMo. Sit down and write. You want to tell a story, tell the story. Doesn't matter how good or how bad it is. The matter is, did you sit down and write? And that's it. For those that are wondering, hey, I got a light. Hopefully the lighting's a little bit better. I'll have to work with my favorite daughter to get that straightened out, see if we can't get that in a better position or better filter on it. It seems kind of bright. It's almost blinding me. It's like, oh. Anyway, another ramble. If you're doing NaNoWriMo, hope it's going well. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're getting your word count in every day, or at least sitting down and writing every day if you're not getting your word count. If you're stressed out about what's happening with the election in the United States, you're not alone. I imagine, like I said, no matter which side of the fence you're on, I'm sure you're stressed out. These things are going to happen. Take some time, step back. And again, this is advice I need to take myself, is to just step back, take a breath, realize it will all work itself out, even if I'm not sitting there watching the TV 24 hours a day. Either way, it's going to work itself out. No sense stressing about something I can't control. I voted. I got my vote in. My part is done. At this point, it's just waiting to see what the rest of the country chose to do. Anyway, it's been 5 a Day with Jay. I will see you again tomorrow. See if we can keep a better streak going than we did last time. I know I broke on Tuesday, but we're going to see if we can't keep going forward.